This week on KCBY, we dive deep into psychology behind the why of fear.
We hear from students and staff about their love of pumpkin spice.
And we see how one elementary school teacher is bringing back the tradition of kids biking to school.
Hi, and welcome to our 7th KCBY show for the 2025-2026 school year. I'm Aaron Montez.
And I'm Logan Montez.
And we're the Montez brothers. Yahoo! KCBY starts now.
Earlier this week, the school board decided to not consolidate Town Center Elementary. Mason gives us the latest update.
So we have a motion and second to accept the elementary consolidation plan for Town Center Elementary as presented. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a vote. All in favor? All opposed? The motion fails 5-2.
This past Monday, the CISD School Board failed to pass the motion to consolidate Town Center Elementary and a 5-2 vote. School Board member Lee Walker spoke on the gravity of this situation and later voted no.
We can course correct on, except for closing a campus. You guys, you don't need me to tell you, Pinkerton's closed. It's gone. It's done. It's never coming back. You know what choice we make tonight? It's done. It's closed. It's never coming back.
In the minority vote, School Board President David Cavanis explains the current circumstances.
How do we preserve the things that make this district great? All of the district. We have to look out for the entire district as we make some of these very difficult choices.
Coppell ISD still faces an $8.5 million deficit. In a letter addressed to the CISD community, Dr. Leanne Shivers writes about the road forward, stating, quote, "The steps ahead will likely affect many areas of our district. While staffing reductions will take place throughout the decision process, we will work to keep all stakeholders informed to ensure the impact on students is as minimal as possible." For KCBY, I'm Mason Tortai.
According to Technomics, a food service research company, there has been a 33% increase of pumpkin spice items on U.S. menus over the past 10 years. Sophia walks through how each generation has different spending habits when it comes to the seasonal trend.
According to the Currency financial newspaper, approximately 41% of millennials and 29% of Gen Z think that this seasonal tradition is worth the splurge, proving that the popularity of this flavors varies through generations.
Let's break this down. Each generation spends a different amount on pumpkin spice flavored goods monthly, with Gen Z spending $45, millennials spending $64, Gen X spending $29, and boomers spending $12. We took this information to the halls of CHS to ask students and staff about their spending habits when it comes to this fall flavor.
Oh my god, pumpkin spice is fantastic. I love a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. My wife likes the pumpkin bread from Starbucks. It has a unique taste, it has great flavor, especially this time of the year.
So perfect for fall, and it really gets you in the mood for the season changing.
I drink the pumpkin spice chai every single day from Starbucks. It's just really good.
I think a little bit goes a long way. I probably don't need it in every single product for 2 solid months.
I'm wearing pumpkin spice, vanilla chai, lotion, and perfume. It's on my bed. I have a pumpkin on my bed. I love pumpkin spice.
For KCBY, I'm Sophia Vittorio.
As fall settles in, businesses turn a new leaf for the season, and the Dallas Arboretum is no exception. Niti has the story.
As fall settles over Dallas, the Arboretum transforms into a vibrant autumn showcase. The annual Autumn at the Arboretum Festival features the iconic Pumpkin Village, built with more than 100,000 pumpkins, gourds, and squash grown right here in Texas. This year's theme celebrates the art and culture of Oaxaca, Mexico, with art and handcrafted displays woven throughout the gardens. From towering pumpkin houses to winding floral paths, the Arboretum offers the picture-perfect way to celebrate the season in full fall spirit. For KCBY, I'm Niti Patel.
Approximately 90% of all households with children will participate in a Halloween activity, according to America Haunts. With that in mind, kids, teens, and adults venture out tonight to have their share of the fun.
Anushka takes a look at the thrill of fear.
Spooky season is here, the time for scares, screams, and frights to ring throughout the night. To embrace the Halloween spirit, many are turning to places like haunted houses to get their fear fix.
My favorite part about haunted houses is getting that cool, scary Halloween experience, and also just getting to go with friends. That's my favorite part. And it's cool to be able to socialize and then just do something fun for Halloween to get in the mood.
When you get scared and they suddenly just jump out at you, and all the makeup and stuff that makes it look real. It's just the sudden surprise of just getting scared. It just gives a burst of energy.
You just never know when you turn a corner, what's gonna be there.
But why exactly do people like getting scared? Mr. Nathan Allison, a psychology teacher here at CHS, breaks down how fear can be fun and how it affects our minds.
Well, factors that entice fear are usually the unknown. So not knowing exactly what's going on, maybe not being able to see something. I think people like experiencing fear because part of it is just our normal everyday lives can be pretty mundane. We like to be able to experience something different, especially anything that really kind of heightens our senses. Whenever fear kicks in, your brain starts going into basically, you could say, hyperdrive, trying to make sure your body's ready to go, whether you're gonna fight the bear or you're going to sprint as fast as you can and scream as you go.
My favorite part about getting scared is just screaming, the adrenaline.
You can laugh about it later because you're oh bro, you were so scared at that or whatever.
For KCBY, I'm Anushka Sharma.
Now for a message from Student Council.
Hi, my name is Joan Parayati, and I'm your Student Council President for the 2025-2026 school year. Here at Coppell High School, Student Council does a lot to help understand the importance of Red Ribbon Week. This includes various dress-up days and projects to raise awareness in our schools and keep them drug-free.
To me, this week is about forming community just as much as it is about a PSA to not do drugs. It's really great to see how people come together to make Red Ribbon Week happen, but also how people participate and celebrate it, and it's a great way to bring the community together.
Thank you so much for watching. We nominate NHS, DECA, and Northwest High School to show us how they participate in Red Ribbon Week.
Let's head to the sidekick for the latest from Coppell Student Media.
Thanks, Aaron. This week on Coppell Student Media, read Davey Thomas's story on Lakeside Elementary School's possible expansion. Read Zara Sheikh's column on how new Texas legislation prohibits students from praying during school hours. And read Hiral Patel's feature on American Sign Language teacher Des Garner. The Sidekicks issue 2 is now out on the racks, so please make sure to pick up a copy. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Hugh. Now to Yalini with the buzz.
On Sunday, the French police arrested 2 suspects of the Louvre jewel heist. While their names have not yet been released, the pair were identified through DNA on a helmet left behind at the scene. One was caught boarding a plane to Algeria, and the other while traveling to Mali. The police are yet to confirm their role in the robbery, and the search for the missing jewelry continues. Continuing the spooky spirit, HBO original It, Welcome to Derry premiered on October 27th, just in time for a Halloween binge watch. The show, created by Andy Muschietti, is a prequel to It Chapter 1 and 2, and follows a band of outsiders in 1962. The new release has been long awaited, since the last movie premiered almost 6 years ago. Horror fans or not, we can't wait to see what's in store for Pennywise. On a more serious note, Category 5 Hurricane Melissa is surging towards Jamaica with full force. With winds of up to 175 miles per hour, it is one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes on record. It is also the strongest storm to hit Jamaica in over 170 years, with rainfall totals up to 3 feet and long power outages. The government has ordered mandatory evacuations and called for international help, hoping to minimize the damage. And now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Yalini. And finally, to sports, for all things Coppell Athletics.
Hi, I'm Samantha Gelman, and this is CSPN. Every year, CHS holds its annual Powderpuff game, a tradition that has mixed reviews from Cowboy fans. Whether it's excitement from the student section or annoyed fans who leave covered in baby powder, this game sparks up quite the reaction. Sophie brings us more.
Walking into the stadium dressed in black to leaving covered in white, the powder game is certain to leave its mark on Cowboy fans. Principal Springer expresses her thoughts on the annual tradition.
Powder game is insane. First time that we kick off, all you see is a cloud of white smoke covering the stadium and moving with the wind. As the night goes on, The energy never stops. Every time we score, every time something amazing happens, here comes more powder. Quite honestly, there's some community members who do not like the powder game that come to the game because they're elderly and there's a lot of smoke, a lot of powder up in the air. And there's a mixed emotions of a powder game. Our student body is wired and excited and can't wait for it to start. It's a student body. It's about y'all. It's something that you get to experience and be a part of.
Plunger boy Judah Mullican, who leads the student section, talks about just how exciting the game is.
The student section throws the powder whenever I do the "I believe that we will win" chant, or whenever we score a touchdown to create an exciting visual for the fans. The powder game is a popular tradition around Texas high schools, and it's a fan favorite here in the Coppell student section. I think the parents may not enjoy the game as much because of the baby powder and the health effects it may cause. I even saw a parent with an umbrella just stop the baby powder.
For KCBY, I'm Sophie Lasagna.
After school lets out, most kids head straight home. But at Town Center Elementary, some students are choosing a different route. Arias takes us to the streets.
Recent studies show that less than 25% of kids regularly ride their bike. But after the final bell rings, you'll find the Town Center Bike Club coasting through the streets, led by none other than Coach Hayes.
My biggest inspiration was my first day walking on campus of Town Center. And, I'm a big bike rider, and I noticed that a lot of our kiddos who attend, they ride bikes. And I was like, man, I need to come up with a way to get them away from television screens and computer screens. And like, what better way than start a bike club?
But behind the fun, there's another group that's keeping the wheels turning, the parents.
It's very rewarding, just, anything to keep them away from the screens and just to have them active. I guess I hope, they'll too, participate and volunteer and help out whenever their school's having a function.
Of course, no club would be complete without the riders themselves. For these kids, it's not just an after-school activity. It's an adventure.
I just like riding around, and it's getting me a lot of exercise. Riding with Coach Hayes is a lot of fun for me. My favorite part of Bike Club is getting to ride a long time and ride with my friends. My favorite part of the Bike Club is just having fun and riding around with my best friends.
For KCBY, I'm Arias Route.
Last week, the Coppell Cowboy football team took on the Braswell Bengals. Mahir gives us the wrap-up on the big game.
It's game day, Cowboy fans. Tonight, your Coppell Cowboys take on the Denton Braswell Bengals here at Carrico Stadium. The Cowboys walk in with a 5-1 record, with the Bengals at a 2-5 record. Let's see how tonight's game goes.
The game started slow, with both teams putting up a strong first showing, but resulted in an unchanged score for the first quarter. The Cowboys quickly pushed forward and put the first points on the board with a successful 30-yard field goal, putting the score at 3-0. The Cowboys' defense fought hard, but fell slightly short, putting the score at 3-14 at the end of the first half. The third quarter was very different. The Cowboys' offense swiftly sliced through the defense like soft butter, with a rushing touchdown and a 2-point conversion, putting the score at 11-14 at the end of the third quarter. And they didn't stop there. The Cowboys quickly recovered a fumble from the offense, putting the fate of the game back in their hands. Not long after, the Cowboys threw a deep shot into the end zone for another touchdown, quickly regaining the lead at 18-14. And to put the nail in the coffin, the Cowboys scored another passing touchdown to Crew Davis, sealing the final score at 25-21 for a Cowboys win.
I'm here with varsity wide receiver Crew Davis. Crew, how do you feel about tonight's comeback win?
It feels great. Obviously, we got the win. We have a lot to work on, but it's nice getting the win at the end of the day.
For KCBY, I'm Mihir Gupta.
The Coppell Cowboys play their final game at home tonight against the Flower Mound Jaguars. That's all for CSPN. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Samantha. And now we honor our Teacher of the Week.
This week we present Coach Noonan with our Teacher of the Week.
Congrats, Coach Noonan, on your team's third-place state finish. We are grateful for your leadership. You're a monumental supporter of KCBY and never shy away from helping us out. We are thankful for everything you do. That's all for KCBY this week.
We'll see you next week, CHS. Thanks for tuning in.
Yahoo!